London is one of the most vibrant and diverse areas in the entire world. It's one of the world leaders in business, commerce, and of course, luxury. Many rich and famous people either live in London, want to live there, or build homes in other places that can only mimic the unique sort of glamour you find in London. But today, we won't be looking at the glitz and glamour you can find on the streets. Instead, we'll be looking up at London's skyline and taking a deep look into some of the most expensive penthouses this city has to offer. Number 5. South Bank Tower Penthouse, £20 million. There are only two words that could properly describe this penthouse: breathtakingly beautiful. Even though that's what it says on their website, nonetheless, I'm inclined to agree. This penthouse is located on the 38th to 40th floor of a high-rise building on Stamford Street called the South Bank Tower, a 41-story, 500-foot tower that has quite a history in London, dating all the way back to 1972. The design philosophy of this tower is the same now as it was 50 years ago, creating the perfect home, beyond even your most exuberant dreams, especially when it comes to the penthouses. There are 3 penthouse options available in South Bank Tower, one of which is a duplex, and the other 2 are lateral penthouse apartments. But that doesn't mean you can't get this place to fit your exact definition of luxury. The apartments, currently shell and core, ensure that you can create the most beautiful home, exactly to your design. These apartments are currently blank canvases, providing over 4,000 square feet of customizable space for the purchaser to design their very own dream home. But if you're like me and pretty bad at designing, who cares? As long as you can afford the place, the compliments won't ever stop. When stepping into these penthouses, you get stunning and panoramic views of the day-to-day buzz of the city. Immerse yourself in the silence of the night sky and enjoy a lovely view of the River Thames, which will remain lovely as long as you don't Google any strange facts about the river. The double-height duplexes include stunning rooftop sky gardens, where you can enjoy an enhanced view of the capital skyline, all the way from the Portland stone of St. Paul's Cathedral to the London Eye. Believe me, South Bank Tower offers a lot more than just luxury penthouses. There are massive apartments that go for up to £5 million as well. But when it comes to luxury, why settle for less? Number 4. Lowndes Square Southwest 1 Penthouse, £20 million. If you're looking for a beautifully designed penthouse overlooking the majestic gardens of Lowndes Square, well then there's literally nowhere else to go. The design of this penthouse is pretty exceptional for its location. It occupies the 4th and 5th floor of an elegant, stucco-fronted building and comes with direct elevator access as well. You know, because nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to take the stairs to their penthouse apartment. This penthouse is uniquely spacious, with nice tall ceilings and ample amounts of entertainment space. There's a large master bedroom, complete with a dressing room and ensuite bathroom, plus 2 further spacious guest rooms with ensuite bathrooms as well. Speaking of uniquely spacious, this penthouse comes with what can only be described as extensive amounts of terracing. It comes with 2 roof terraces, which is about 1,600 square feet of terrace for you and your guests to soak in these lovely views. Toss in an entrance hall, an open-plan reception room, a large dining room, and an exquisitely designed kitchen, and you've got the recipe for a luxury penthouse. Number 3. The Cornish Penthouse, £22 million. Located in the second tower of the Cornish development and designed by Foster & Partners, this penthouse covers 6,903 square feet of space. It's set across 2 floors and is connected by a majestic helical staircase, the kind so pretty you wouldn't even mind slipping and cracking a couple of ribs on. The place is decorated with furnishings by the acclaimed TG Studio, an architecture and design studio with years of expertise making apartments and penthouses worth a lot of money. They added their unique touch to the interior of this penthouse, and you can definitely tell. Their design was influenced by the incredible skyline views of London that surrounds the home. Integrating curved glass balustrades and contrasting dark wood steps, they've made this penthouse into a true work of art. Not unlike the actual works of abstract art that intersects each story, providing an effortless flow between spaces. You might not even notice that you're in a building several hundred feet in the sky, but do try and keep that in mind though. It is also several hundred feet down after all. Elsewhere in the penthouse, a bespoke curved desk sits in front of a curved bay window, not just offering the ultimate view of London, but the ultimate workspace as well. I mean seriously, try not to feel like an absolute boss as you stare down on the people below while you calculate the property tax on a £22 million penthouse. A few steps over is where you find the reception hall, a room that stands as a taste of what the whole apartment has to offer. The reception hall features a double-height atrium measuring about 20 feet high, and massive floor-to-ceiling windows looking out across the city. The structure's instantly recognizable curved facade doesn't just mean you'll get lots of likes on Instagram when you post selfies from home. It also allows each area in the penthouse to maximize on the views. But if you want a real view, you go up to the 1,776 square foot private roof terrace, where you can get an insane 360-degree view of the London skyline, famous landmarks included. The apartment features 3 kitchens, 4 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms, with the master bedroom going the extra mile by providing his and her bathrooms, one of which features a freestanding bathtub complete with an inbuilt television. I think we can all guess who's going to be using that one. Outside of the penthouse, to nobody's surprise, is just about as luxurious. The first floor of the tower is where you find the entertainment center. Here you find amenities including a bar, a formal living room with a baby grand piano, a dining room with a temperature-controlled feature, and a wall of wine for all of your red and white needs. Residents also have access to a range of amenities, including an infinity pool, spa with treatment rooms, hydro pool, sauna, steam room, and gym. At this point, I'm a little surprised this penthouse costs £22 million. Number 2. Neo Bankside Penthouse, £27 million. Not many penthouses can hope to compete with this next entry on our list. Designed by Rogers Stirk Harbour & Partners and located on Holland Street, London, this massive 7,080 square foot, 2-story, ultra-modern take on a modern penthouse is the kind of luxury apartment that makes people commit tax fraud. This penthouse isn't just spacious, but thanks to its strategic use of windows and natural light, it feels larger than it already is. This home comes with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, a walk-in closet for the master bedroom, 4 winter gardens, a study, a gym, a steam room, and 2 spacious private terraces. And those are just the outstanding features. It's pretty obvious. Living in this penthouse means you'll be getting some amazing views of the London skyline 24/7. I mean, you are hundreds of feet up in the sky after all. But that's not the only amazing view this penthouse provides. The spectacular view you get of the inside of this penthouse is not something I'll allow anyone to sleep on. The interior of this penthouse adopts a contemporary style and adopts it well. The striking geometric patterns, the furnishings, and the lighting, both natural and unnatural, make for a spectacle that unfortunately can only be fully appreciated when you're physically inside the penthouse. On that note, if you feel inspired to purchase this place, remember who told you all about the Neo Bankside Luxury Penthouse, and maybe we can split it on the weekends. Number 1. One Hyde Park Penthouse, £179 million. There aren't that many penthouses you can truly call iconic. This, however, is one of them. Development on the building that would end up housing the most expensive penthouse in London started in 2007 and was completed in 2010. Development was undertaken by Project Grand Limited for the massive sum of £1.15 billion. That kinda explains the penthouse price tag a little, doesn't it? Even at street level, it's clear that One Hyde Park is super high-end, being home to Europe's largest Rolex store, and also being adjacent to a McLaren automotive dealership packed with only the shiniest of supercars. As residents rise up in the building towards their penthouse apartments, they can really appreciate the sheer amount of money put into the development of this structure. The spectacular views across Hyde Park, the beautifully proportioned spaces, the luxury finishes, and the exquisite materials designed by award-winning interior designers Candy & Candy. All this before stepping foot in any one of the 86 apartments. One of the luxury penthouses at the top of this tower was owned and occupied by luxury real estate developer Nick Candy. The apartment spans 2 floors, has a total of 5 bathrooms, and covers about 9,000 square feet per level. He's currently looking to sell the penthouse for £179 million, which might seem like a lot of money, but considering how a different, smaller, unfinished penthouse at One Hyde Park sold for an estimated £111 million, I think Nick won't have too much of a problem. There are 4 penthouses in One Hyde Park, each almost as expensive but just as luxurious as the last. So let's take a look at what the most expensive penthouse in London has to offer. The reception room alone has double-height ceilings, floor-to-ceiling views of Hyde Park, a large glass fireplace, and Swarovski crystals suspended from the ceiling. Because if your reception room's chandelier doesn't double as a piece of modern art, what are you even doing? The master bedroom is exactly as luxurious as you'd think, with a massive king-size bed and panoramic views of Hyde Park as well. It features his and her bathrooms, both stunningly designed with marble, and features bath fixtures made by French glassmaker Lalique. Basically, the sort of bathroom you'd feel shy about soiling for a couple weeks after moving in. There's a formal dining room that sits about 10 people, a kitchen that's inspired by Japanese design, and it includes a temperature-controlled wine room, that can hold up to 750 bottles. Because, as all architects know, getting drunk in a penthouse is on everyone's bucket list. And like all good penthouses, this one comes with 2 wraparound terraces, delivering breathtaking views of London's Hyde Park, one of the city's most famous royal parklands, spanning 350 acres. And this is without getting into all the many amenities residents of One Hyde Park get to enjoy. Believe me, this building is iconic for a reason. I might as well just say what's on everyone's minds. Big surprise, these apartments get more and more luxurious the higher up you go. But I think it takes more than being an apartment in the sky to achieve true luxury. So what do you think? Are these some of the most luxurious apartments you've ever seen? Please, let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, do leave us a like.